Oh, guys, I didn't see anybody up, so I figure, what the heck? Let's play ball, okay? We have today the fourth game of the early season of 1969, featuring the Baltimore Orioles, who I took. They are playing the Boston Red Sox at Fenway and have defeated them in the first 3 games. Today's game will involve Jim Palmer versus Lee Stange. Now, let us introduce our starting lineups. Come on. For the Baltimore Orioles, batting first will be Don Buford. Batting second, Paul Blair. Whoops, sorry about that. Batting third will be Frank Robinson, who right now has 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, batting .414. Boog Powell, who had a big night that day on the 9th. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. He was the player of the game. Brooks Robinson's at third base. He'll be batting 5th. Elrod Hendricks, our catcher today for the Boston Red Sox. He'll be catching. Davey Johnson's at second base. Mark Belanger's playing it short. And the pitcher is Jim Palmer, who right now this season is 1-0. This is his second game right today. For the Red Sox, their starting lineup is Billy Canigliaro is playing right center field today for the Boston Red Sox, taking the place of Reggie Smith. Mike Andrews is at second base. Kari Stremke's at third. Right now he's mirrored in a mini slump. He's batting cold 111. Hawk Harrelson will be at first base. He's only batting .200 right now. George Boomer Scott is over at third. He'll be batting 5th. Joe LaHoo's playing right field today. They're sort of like taking a Sunday off here for the Boston Red Sox, as Tony C and Reggie Smith, neither one of them are in today's game. Rico Petrocelli be a shortstop. He is the hot man of the ball club this season right now so far for the Red Sox. Jerry Moses will be behind the plate. And the pitcher is Lee Stange. He is 0 for 1, has a 3.68 ERA. And let's get the dice out and ready, and here we go, guys. And I only have one screen, so you guys are going to have to bear with me. I will try to get in and out as much as I can. I don't talk much, as you know, when I'm doing this, except during the game. Don Buford is up for the Baltimore Orioles. So far this season, he is batting .355, has 4 RBIs. Basically a pull hitter, but it's not pulling. He's sort of been swinging out towards left field for some reason. And here is the pitch from Stange. We're going to take the first pitch of the game, as we always do. And that's coming in for a... And the Orioles have an 8-game winning streak. The Red Sox are on a 7-game losing streak. It is 53 degrees. Not a single cloud on a clear day here in April. And let's get some baseball in. Now they had a beach ball out in right field out there playing beach balls with the Red Sox here. Let's see what's going on. And it's a strike. Had to get rid of the beach ball first before the first pitch went in the game. Before I forget, I'm surprised he went out there. And the wind today is blowing out left to right at 12 miles an hour. So we may see some balls going out there into the grandstand. Here is the next pitch. That's right to Andrews. Andrews able to pick it up quickly. And an infield hit. Infield hit. He hangs on to the ball. Buford gets an infield hit. Way to start. It was a slow roll to Andrews. Didn't look like it. Looked like he just sat there. Maybe he might be getting ready to go to Oakland or something like that. Paul Blair is up. Paul Blair so far is only batting .229. Does have 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. They've been key home runs for the Orioles. Can run a pretty good sacrifice, but let's see if we take a pitch here. See what's going on. And that is inside for ball 1. Buford's at first. And we're going to see what happens here. Yeah, that's outside for ball 2. Could be an interesting call here. Let's see what the Orioles do. And Buford's... No, he was going to take the lead and change his mind. And 2-1 is the count. That's hitting out in the middle there. There we go. Buford's at second base. He'll hold at second today. It's not so much respect, but they were not ready for the hit and run. Coming up to bat is Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson today is batting .414, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. He leads the Orioles in home runs, but not in RBIs. That is Boog Powell. He's done quite well this season. I believe he's hitting every game so far this season. And here we go. We are at Stange at the mound in the stretch. He is already in trouble here in the top of the first inning. Frank Robinson, we'll see if we can force some pitches out of him. That is inside for ball 1. Go see what we can do here. We got 1 ball, no strikes here on Frank Robinson. We got a beautiful day here at Fenway Park. About 16,000 people showed up today to enjoy the game on a Sunday afternoon. And that is ball 2. And let's see if we can set him out. That's how he got Petrocelli, grabs the ball there. Couldn't, hit and run was on. And he is safe, I believe. Yes, bases are loaded. The second infield hit of the game for the Orioles already in the first inning. And the bases are loaded. Boog Powell's up to bat. Boog Powell's batting. Oh, is now batting .303. He went 4 for 5 his last game. I believe he connected on 2 home runs. Let me take a look real quick at what he did in the last game. In the 7-3 win, he went 4 for 5, had a double, a home run, 3 RBIs. Played a marvelous game. He is on a tear right now. Hopefully that will stick around. And we're going to take the pitcher, see what's going on. And that is going to be a strike right down there. A bit of high they called. Oh, and Jerry Moses is not turning his head, but you can see his mouth roaming right there with the umpire. May not be the hometown umpires that I thought they were today. So here we go. And they struck out Powell. First out of the inning for the Boston Red Sox. A strikeout by Lee, staying right down the pike. Coming up is Brooks Robinson, batting .250 so far this season for the Orioles. Has 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Bases are loaded. And let's see what's going on. We're going to see if we take the pitch here. And that is going to be a curveball for ball 1. Curveball with only 59.5 foot. See what's going to happen here, guys. Take another one until we get going here. That could be a strike on a fastball right down the middle. That does it part of the plate. And here we go. Ed is heading out towards right field. Ed is going to drive. No, he caught it. Yastrzemski caught the line drive, makes the catch, and Buford is safe. Elrod Hendricks up. The Red Sox are fighting back here in the top first inning, and here we go. That is heading out. Looks like Caniglero is going to get his hands onto it, and it does. Makes the catch, and we have 3 down. So the Red Sox held up. The bases were loaded, and they could not score here in the top of the first inning. Jim Palmer is on the mound right now. And Jim Palmer is on the mound right now. He has a pitch a complete game his first time out. Walked 6, struck out 6 so far this season. Caniglero is at the plate. First time facing Palmer this year. And here is the pitch to Caniglero. And he struck out Billy C. That is 1 down in the bottom of the first inning. Palmer seems to be already looking hard right now. Mike Andrews is coming to bat so far. He is batting .269. He does have a pretty good first pitch run here. Has a decent first innings from 1 through 3 inning. So here's what's got going on. Palmer's got it even better though for himself. Let's see what we can do here. Could be a walk, and it is. 4 straight pitches. Palmer's still having control problems this year. A lot of the Oriole pitchers are. Coming up is Carl Yastrzemski, batting .111. So far this season, the pitching staff, pitchers, I'm not sure what the other teams are doing, but the Oriole pitching staff that have not even hesitated, they have thrown right at him. That is heading out towards Blair. Blair may come in. He's coming on in, makes the play, fires it in, and we have 2 down. Hawk Harrelson is up to bat. Hawk Harrelson is batting so far .200 this season. He is the first time he is facing Palmer. No, he didn't play first base last time out when Palmer pitched. That's right. Okay, and Andrews is on first base. Harrelson's at the plate. Palmer's in the stretch. Here we go. That is heading out. It could be towards the wall. Buford's over there to get it at the flag, and he is out. 3 down. Over there, he measured by Buford. He made it there just in time. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. 1 runner left on base. At the end of 1, we were in a tie ball game, guys. Coming up for the Orioles will be Davey Johnson. Mark Belanger, and Jim Palmer. Davey Johnson's been the surprise so far this year. He's been doing a lot of this. He's batting .406 right now. Has a .500 average on the first pitch, so we're going to let him swing. And that's right over towards Petrocelli. This time Petrocelli is able to make the quick grab, fires over towards first, and Johnson is out. Davey Johnson's not exactly a fleet of foot where the other two batters were earlier in the first inning. Mark Belanger's another mild surprise. He's batting .258. His fielding is not doing real bad either. I believe he only has one error so far this season for the shortstop. Stange is on the mound, and here we go. And that's heading out towards right field. That's going to drop on in. It hits the wall. That could be a problem over there in that corner out that way. And Belanger is in with a double. LaHood couldn't get there quick enough, and the ball drops on in, gets in that nasty corner over there on the right field side of Fenway Park, and it turns into a double as it rolled around over there. Coming up to bat will be Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer has yet to get hit this season. He's a notorious pull hitter. The infield is at normal stages right now with one down. They're not taking a chance on this. They're not playing very well on this either. So we're going to bunt. There we go. And it's a great sacrifice bunt. 2-3 is the play. Moses over to our first baseman. Harrelson and Belanger will take third. Coming up is Don Buford. He is 1 for 1 today. We are in the top of the second inning. And Moses up down the plate. There's another threat at third base here, and here we go. And 393-foot kiss that one goodbye. We got to do the replay on that because D. Scott sent me something. So let me look real quick at the replay. And that went right over the monster out down towards Landown Street. That's where it went. I had to look at that. That's just so pretty. Wasn't that pretty, guys? God, I love playing the Orioles in 1969. This is going to be a fun season for me. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm going to have fun with this one. The ultimate proof is that the Mets got lucky at the World Series. And I've learned to play the Orioles, I think, in a good style here, too. So I'm not feeling too bad. And that goes in between second, short, and third. And Blair will get his second hit of the game. And the Orioles' top of the lineup today is hitting. Very rare, especially with Blair doing quite well. Frank Robinson is up. He is 1 for 1 today also. He got reached on an infield hit. And here is the pitch. They're coming after Stange quickly. That is heading out down the line. And it drops in front of Yastrzemski. Blair will stay at second. Robinson will take first. And the Orioles are at it again, threatening. 2 down. All this has happened on 2 out. Boog Powell is up. He is 0 for 1 today. I believe he struck out his first time up. Matter of fact, he did. That's one of Stange's only strikeouts today. And here we go. That's heading down the line on third. Scott fires the second for the out, and we have 3 down. But the O's get 2 runs on 3 hits. 4 hits, actually. A home run by Buford was the key to this one here, and they lead 2-0. I'm not Boston, Jester. I'm Baltimore. Ha ha ha! I am playing Baltimore today for this season. I took the Orioles in 1969, Jester. I will be coming to your game. I will be putting the shenanigan curse on you. Have no fear, Jester. I took the Orioles because I wanted to prove that the Mets got lucky. And this is also for my son, in all honesty. He doesn't know much. He knows he's been an Orioles fan since he was about 1983 when he was all 3 years old. And he doesn't really understand the 1969 Orioles and how great a team they really were. And the Mets just came out of nowhere and beat everybody. So this is actually for my son. More than I know, it's for you guys too, and it also gives me a chance to play out of the pocket, out of the park, and to enjoy it. But this is for my son for more important reasons. So, and that's why I did this. I'm hoping he catches on, starts watching these games, and enjoys what's going on. This was not how they started in the real season, though. They were in first place, I don't think. Anyway, here we go. Palmer's at the mound. Scott is at the plate. George Scott so far this season is batting .267. He does have a home run, 7 RBIs. And here is the pitch to Scott. We're going to pitch the contact on him. That's setting out towards right. Oh, it gets in between them both, Belanger and Robinson. Scott will take first on the base hit. That ball was a tweener. It was a tweener of everything. And coming up is Joe LaHood. Joe LaHood right now, this is only his 4th bat. He's gotten in 1 game, got 2 out of 3. Got RBIs on both hits, too. Scott's on first. He's not the fastest man in town. Matter of fact, most of the Red Sox aren't. Here is the pitch to LaHood. That's heading out towards right field. Looks like Rob's going to get his hands on it real easy. On the line drive, fires into first, and he is safe. Scott gets back in time. Due up is Rico Petrocelli. Rico Petrocelli has the hot hand for the Red Sox. He is currently batting .310, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. He is a very dangerous hitter. Does well at the first pitch count. Does well in a lot of them. He's hitting .286 in the first 3 innings. So let's see what we can do and see if we can hold him down. Counts 2-2. And that's heading out towards Belanger. Belanger picks up, fires it over to Johnson. Johnson over to Powell. Double play by the Orioles, and they shut down the Red Sox. The Red Sox do get their first hit of the game here in the bottom 2nd inning. And after 2 innings, it is Baltimore 2 and the Boston Red Sox nothing. That's right, I took the O's. I think I may have adjusted the screen just by accident, and I'm trying to get it back up, and it's not letting me do it. I know it's something I got to do out of the park to do that, but I can live with this. I really can. Just for this 1 season, because after this, I'm not sure what season I'm going to want to take. I do know in Digital Diamond, I am switching. I'm going to shut the 61 season down for quite a while. I want to do Year of the Pitcher. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up the Year of the Pitcher. I've got 1968 already loaded up. All I got to do is just play it. So I'm going to shut it down. We are at the end of top of the 3rd inning. Due up for the Orioles is Brooks Robinson, Elrod Hendricks, and Davey Johnson, who started that baddest in the other inning. Brooks Robinson is 0 for 1 today. I believe he flew out, and here is the pitch to Robinson. I'm not keeping the scorebook. We're just going to enjoy ourselves today for a change. Here we go. They are taking to Stange. Going in between. Looks like it could hit the wall. Yes, it could be. Robinson heads towards second base. Here comes Yastrzemski, and Robinson is in with the double. Got down towards on the warning track. Yastrzemski couldn't get there fast enough, and Canigliaro's not exactly a speedy man either. Orioles are threatening again here in the top of the 3rd inning. Elrod Hendricks is at the plate. Stange is on the mound. He has thrown 56 pitches so far in just a little over 2 innings. And we're going to take the pitch on here. We're going to make Stange work it out. He flew out to Canigliaro last time in the first inning. Ball on the curveball. Stange's curveball is definitely not working today. And here we go. Here's the pitch. And it's a ground ball to Andrews to the left-hand side. Brooks Robinson is able to get over towards 3rd. And it's a 4-3. It is not a sacrifice. Runner will be on 3rd. Coming to bat is Davey Johnson. Davey Johnson also went 0 for 1 his last time. Robinson's on 3rd. Stange is in the stretch. Here we go. And that's a wild pitch. Here comes Robinson, and he is safe. It is 3-0 O's on the wild pitch. Bases are empty. Stange's back there. He is in deep trouble this game here. Don't think the Red Sox are going to make it. But never know in this game. And here we go. Well, that's down the right field line. That could be trouble over there. Here goes Johnson. He's heading towards second base. And he's running towards 3rd. It's going to be a close play coming on in. He is out. LaHood cuts it off. And there were some shenanigans going on. It is definitely the hometown umpires. Let's get a replay on that. He was in time. That was a bad call by our umpire. Down the line, LaHood couldn't get to it quick enough. Johnson's heading on his way towards 3rd. And as you can see, he is in the bag. Oh, terrible, terrible call by the umpires. There's some shenanigans going on here. Oh, the Red Sox have shenanigans, and I'm not the Red Sox. Mark Belanger's up, got a base hit his first time up. Ah, shenanigans. That's heading out towards the Andrews. Andrews picks it up easily, fires to first for the play, and he's safe! Belanger's in. That was a slow throw. He took Andrews. That's the second time he has thrown a lazy ball over towards first. And Belanger is on. Palmer's at the mound. There is not going to be a bunt this time. Obviously, there's 2 down. Here is the pitch. Oh, he's going to try to fire out, and he is out. Belanger's out trying to steal the base. That's okay. We'll start with Palmer up, and it is 3-0 Baltimore. They have 3 runs, 10 hits so far this game. We're going into the bottom of the 3rd. There are serious shenanigans going on. Let me look, see real quick. Hold on. Nah, see, it's not letting me do it. It auto-fit the screen on me here. Tell it automatically set the game screen. That's my problem. Let's see what it looks like. No. Let me put it back. Leave it alone. I gotta leave it alone. There we go. Up, up. See what happens here. No, I don't like that at all. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry! Sorry! I'll put it back. Damn! There we go. Okay, nah. I'll play with it afterwards. That's the idea, though, Jess. I do appreciate it. Just doesn't want to play right for me. I'm not sure how to play with it, so I'll deal with that afterwards. Okay, Jerry Moses up to bat. He is the 8th batter of the Red Sox. So far, he is batting .500. He's been in 1 game, 2 for 4. He does have a home run. And here is the pitch by Palmer. That's taking right out towards center field. That's going to get in, bounces on in, and Moses gets his first hit of the game. Nice hit sharply, and it went on a great line drive. Long one, but it bounced into the very back end. Coming up is Lee Stange. We are going to bring the corners in. And here is the pitch to Stange. Right there to Palmer. Palmer fires over to Johnson. Second makes the play, and it's a 1-4 play. Corners were in, and we have 1 down. Due up is Billy C. Billy C is 0 for 1 today. I believe he struck out to start the game off for Palmer. Here we go. That's sending out towards third. Robson fires away, glances off Moses. Moses has to stay at second base and fires the boot pile for the out. There are 2 down. Due up is Mike Andrews. Mike Andrews also, he walked his first time up, I believe. Yes, he did. He walked the first time up. Here is the pitch by Palmer. That is heading out deep towards center field. Who's going to get it over there? And Buford's making the run, but Blair gets it in time and makes the play. 3 down and no runs. 1 hit, 1 runner left on base at the end of 3. It is Baltimore 3, the Boston Red Sox nothing. I hope you're enjoying this game, Jester. I know that. See everybody mean about the Boston shenanigans? And I'm not even the Red Sox this time. Coming up is Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer bunted the first time on a great sacrifice bunt, and he is going to be swinging away today. Here is the pitch. Lee Stange is still on the mound. That's going to drop down the line. That's heading out towards the corner. Palmer's heading towards second base. Here comes the throw by Yastrzemski, and Palmer is safe. Another double extra base hit for the Orioles. I believe that is their 4th extra base hit this game. And Palmer is in there with a double. This looks like it's his first appearance. Let's get the stats on Lee. This is his first appearance this season for the Boston Red Sox, his first game. Billy has low stamina, can hold the runners a little bit. Decent fastball, decent curveball, not a good changeup. Fan, if you want to call it that. His control is He's got good potential, but Mary, keep in mind this is his rookie season, so they're saying he can get better. Same thing with this movement. He's still learning. He's a rookie. And he's got decent stuff, they say, coming out of the minor leagues. So, let's take a look here. Don Buford will be batting from the right-hand side, which he probably bats better. During his entire career, he has batted .264. Right field versus Leeds. Obviously first time facing Bill Lee. And he's got a 500 average. He's got 6 RBIs with runners in scoring position, so he's doing quite well. Let's see what he does with Lee here. And that's going to be a strike, I believe. Yes. And he is 2 for 2, by the way. That is a stretch. That's a strike 1 on Don Buford. And here we go. That's heading out towards left field. Yastrzemski's coming in, and he's going to make the grab. Palmer gets back to second base, and we have 1 down. On that nice, he got underneath that ball, and that was 1 out for Bill Lee. Coming up will be Paul Blair. Paul Blair is also 2 for 2 today. 2 base hits. Bill Lee is on the mound. He's looking real good today. Nice little throw right there. And let's see what we can do with him. And he junked it inside. Got over towards Andrews. Andrews gets towards first. And Palmer will take third. Nice little slow roller. You could call it a sacrifice if you want. It was just done right. But that was definitely thrown inside. So Lee likes to throw inside. This could get interesting. Because sometimes you throw inside, you're going to have a tendency to hit people. And that ain't going to happen. Not in my game, it ain't. Ball 4. He had him on there, but it's a walk. And Robinson walks. 2 up will be Boog Powell. Boog Powell today is 0 for 2. He's gone back toward his normal. Left-handed hitting Powell against the left-handed hitting Lee. First left-hander up against Bill Lee this game. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can force some hitting and see what we can get away with. Struck him out looking. That is the end of the 4th inning. And 2 runners left on base. No runs. 1 hit. 2 runners left on base at the end of 3.5. It is 3-0 the Orioles. Coming up to bat is Carl Yastrzemski, Ken Harrelson, and George Scott. Carl Yastrzemski so far is 0 for 1 today. Here is the pitch by Palmer. And Yastrzemski is walked this season. That is one of the few times he's gotten on base. Coming up will be Ken Harrelson. Yastrzemski's on first. And here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Come on. Nope, want to make sure he wasn't going anywhere. Yastrzemski doesn't want to try to steal bases, guys. Oh, he walked Harrelson. That is Palmer's 3rd walk. He has had control problems this season, guys. That is his 9th walk of the season to go against 7 strikeouts. George Scott is up to bat. Here we go. Nice high chopper going to Powell, and he makes the grab. We have 1 down on. It wasn't even a chopper. It looks like a chopper, but it was actually a pop-up. Huh, interesting. The infield fly rule was called, so that's pretty much makes that with runners on first and second. I take that back. That looks so much like a chopper. Joe LaHood up. He has 0 for 1 today. He made that great throw from right field to nail Davey Johnson heading towards third base there, and here we go. And that's it right to Belanger to get over towards, get Harrelson out, and just couldn't get the ball into his glove quick enough to get to first base. So we have the force at second, runners on first and third, and Rico Petrocelli is up to bat. Rico Petrocelli is 0 for 1 today. A very dangerous hitter, as I said before many, many times. And here is the pitch. Walks Petrocelli, trying to be a little bit careful. I love when they play 90s metal music for a 1969 baseball game. Makes my day. Jerry Moses has got 1 or 2 Boston hits today. Bases are loaded for him, and here we go. Struck him out on an outside pitch, made him swing at a bad ball, and Palmer got out of this one. No runs, no hits. All 3 were walks. Not a base hit was done, and the bases were left loaded. Palmer gets away with 1. And we're going into the top of the 5th inning. It will now be an official game, barring rain, which the Red Sox could probably use today. Bill Lee is back on the mound for his 2nd inning. Due up here is Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson is 1 for 2 today, and here is the pitch. Saying he struck him out on a 2-2 pitch on Brooks Robinson. That is one down. That is Lee's second strikeout of the game. Coming up is Elrod Hendricks. Let's see what we can do here. That is going to be a ball. Oh, down the middle. It did not look like it. Looked like it went on a little on the inside. Here we go. No, and he walked Hendricks. Steve Aoki's got some new music in. Coming up to bat will be Davey Johnson. Davey Johnson is 1 for 2. Got nailed at third on that triple. Trying to get a triple out there. Here is the pitch. That's heading out. Looks like he's going to get into a gapper. Oh, and he made a slide. No, he didn't. He trapped the ball. He trapped it. Cracked in the right center field, but it trapped. And Hendricks was going to get as far as second base. He's waiting to see what was going to happen. Davey Johnson is at first. Bill Lee's in trouble. And right now, Mark Belanger, who is batting .303. This is a man who couldn't get past the Mendoza line. One of the best fielding shortstops in the game. And here we go. One down. Let's do a swing away on him only because. And let's go right up the middle. Yes, it did. Here. No, the bases are going to be loaded for Palmer. This is going to get interesting. We are in the top of the 5th inning. Palmer's at the plate. There is one down. Lee's on the mound with bases loaded. The Orioles have gotten two hits and a walk. And the infield is in. The outfield is playing shallow. Okay, let's see what we can do here then. We're going to squeeze the butt, see what we can get away with. That's going to be an out. It was worth the try. Palmer missed the ball. Palmer missed it this time. And, oh, that's going to be a bear, you son of a... here comes Johnson. No shenanigans this time. The Orioles get away with a run. And it is 4-0 Baltimore. Blanker's at second base. Palmer's at first on the base hit. Buford is up to bat. And the Orioles have 4 runs to go along their 14 hits. They are leaving a lot of players out there, unfortunately. And here we go. Don Buford's at the plate. Second time facing Lee today. Struck out his first time. Here's the pitch. That's heading out towards right, left center field. That's going to hit the wall. Here comes Belanger. Here comes Palmer. Buford's going to take second on the double. And the Orioles put 2 more runs across. They lead 7-0. There's a hitting machine, or 6-0. There's a hitting machine going on today. And the Red Sox are on the receiving end of an Oriole hitting clinic. Red Sox just have Bill Lee is getting tired. He'll probably be relieved. Blair may be his last batter if he can get him out. Blair is on the mound. Is at the plate. Buford's at the second base. Here is the pitch. That is a high pop-up. Who's going to call for it? Looks like it's going to be Harrelson, and he makes the play. And that is 3 down. But the Orioles scored 3 more runs on a crunch load of hits. It's an official game at the end of 4.5. It is Baltimore 6, Boston nothing. God, yes, the traitor. And Al, you missed the shenanigans out here already on the Red Sox. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Yes, this is my 1969 O's, and as I told Jester, I'll tell you the same thing, Al, okay? Yes, I'm doing this because you guys want to try out of the park, so I took out of the park, okay? And I took the 69 Orioles. It's not for you, okay? No disrespect for any of my allies and fans and viewers of my channel. This is for my son, who is 38 years old. He's been a lifelong Orioles fan since he was very little when I took him to a Red Sox doubleheader at the old Memorial Stadium in 1983. But he has a very serious lack of knowledge of the Orioles' history, especially in the late 60s and early 70s when they were really at their peak. And that's why I picked this team. They're one of the greatest Orioles teams out there, and he could see what the Orioles did back then. And this is a fairly good example. Though, if I look at, and let me look at, because this game's out of hand, so hold on here. If I look at the standings as of this day on April 17th, the Orioles were actually only 7-3. So yeah, they were leading the league, but still, they were 7-3. Boston was a 5-4 ball club. And like the old school schedules, they still weren't used to the idea of doing what they do now. With the old school schedules, You went to home. You went to the visiting stadium or the home stadium, and then the very next weekend you were at the Tees Park. So that's how you did it. Now they won't face each other probably till around June or July, and I'm not even looking at the schedule. And they'll do this again for another 6 or 7 times. Keep in mind they still played the 18 games against the Eastern Division. They played 12 times against the West for the 162 game schedule, and that's what they did. But they did it the old school way, and they realized as they got going with it, they realized with the West the way that it was, they couldn't do it that way anymore. Bill Lee is at the plate. I'm surprised he is hitting. He is tired. Palmer is on the mound. Here we go. We're going to pitch right to him. That's right, too. Powell's just going to step over there and make the play. We have 1 down. I got to reset this, Al. I may need a little bit of help trying to set this just a little bit different. I've got it down too low, obviously. I did that. That was my mistake. My fault. I wanted to get a ground level of the game, and I must have set it purposely like that. I don't like it. Jester caught it, and I really need to get it back up online. Billy Caniglero is up. Most of the fans, there's probably 16,000 that used to be here, probably down to 6 now at the rate this game is going. And Billy C is 0 for 2. That is heading right down the middle. It gets it out there towards center field to Blair, and we have a base hit. That's the 3rd hit of the game for the Red Sox. Cover's bet is Mike Andrews. Mike Andrews so far today is 0 for 1. He has walked. And he's a very tough out for the Red Sox this season. He's only batted .259. Here is the pitch. That's right to Belanger. Belanger chops it up, reaches out, makes the grab on it. I thought it was a chop. It ends up being a little line drive. There we go. 2-1 down. Again, that's why I got to get this up because that looked like a chop. So I thought it was a chop hit. It was going to be a nice double play. Yes, it's batting 107. He walked his last time up. The Orioles seem to have his number, and the way I've been throwing to him, I haven't even slowed down. They're not even trying to pitch around Yastrzemski. I'll tell you that right now. I've been pitching right at him. Just like that. That's going right straight to Blair. And that's 3 down. I have got Yastrzemski's number this game, and for some reason I do. So that's what I've learned. Yastrzemski's right now having a terrible time this early in the season. We are in the top of the 6th inning. Frank Robinson, Boog, Powell, Brooks, Robinson. It is a 6-0 Orioles lead. The game has sort of gotten out of hand, and they left Lee in there. Lee is throwing tired. Looks like we may be looking at batting practice, guys. No disrespect. And that is the AI manager. I got to talk to him about that. That is heading out deep towards center field. That hit the corner out there. A home run and hit the ladder. 413 feet. Robinson hit that out. And that is the 2nd home run of the game for the Orioles. That is Robinson's 5th home run of the season to go along with 8 RBIs. And he's not even leading the league. Baltimore in RBIs. This guy is. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. 413-foot blast. Again, like I said, the game is definitely out of hand. The Sox have got to change pitchers. I don't know if I can do that or not. Nope, I can't do it. Maybe I can. Hold on. Nope, I can't do it. This is all AI. So I apologize, Al. I mean, for all the shenanigans and the whole 9 yards and taking the Orioles, I don't plan on this, okay? And I think we've all seen this. Let's go straight up and down. It's going to be an easy play for Caniglero, and he makes the play to get Powell out. I don't plan on this, Al. I really don't, okay? You know I hate games like this. And they finally got rid of Lee. They've thrown in the 3rd, basically starting pitcher to come into play. Jim Lonborg is coming into the mound. He is 1-0, thrown 8 2/3 innings, gave up 5 runs on 7 hits. He threw against the Orioles, by the way, in his first game this season. He went 6-10 this year. This is when he came off the skiing accident, if everybody remembers. He didn't do well with the Red Sox after that. After all those shenanigans happened, and eventually they traded into Philadelphia, where he actually did a real decent job with Philadelphia. So, but he didn't do very good here with the Red Sox, and that was another shenanigans game. He was throwing spitters, I think. Here we go. Here's the first pitch by Robinson. He's 1 for 3, and Lonborg strikes him out. That is 2 down on the fastball, and there we go. Coming up is Elrod Hendricks. Elrod Hendricks today is 0 for 2. Batting .067 right now. He's right there right at the Mendoza line, and even worse. Goes if we take a pitch against the right-handed Lonborg. That is going to be a slider on a strike. Good slider call by Lomborg, and glad to get him up here. Here we go. And that gets over there to Hawk, and Hawk is able to walk it over there, makes the play. That is 3 down. But the O's score another run. Home run by Frank Robinson, his 5th of the season, and the Orioles lead 7-0 over the Boston Red Sox. Yep. There we go. Okay. And it's a good engine. I like the game, Al. You're not going to get me. You're not going to get me off. It's the best gift you've ever given me, by the way. So I'm not going to complain. It's a great gift you gave me, and we'll stick around with it. We'll get the '69 season rolling, though. I play about 1 game a day is what I do with it. Sometimes I broadcast, sometimes I don't. As I was telling Jester, I'm going to shut my 1961 season down in Digital Diamond for a little while because I want to go to the year of the pitcher. I've been hankering to do the year of the pitcher to see what it does with the dice. And that's what I'm going to do. I guess I want to see if we can probably recreate the year of the pitcher. I think that would be just fantastic. Hawk Harrelson led in home runs, and Yastrzemski was the only 300 hitter in the American League in 1968. Very interesting season. Yet the National League, you would think it was just a normal season. Here we go. Hawk Harrelson. Palmer is on the mound for the 6th inning. He has thrown 72 pitches so far this game. He's walked 4, struck out 2. He has had a bit of control problems this season for the Orioles. So far since he first came up from the minor leagues, and I forgot I got to base this on. He is 24-15. He has walked 177 batters and struck out 253. Now they say for real though he's only 16-4. He's walked 64 and struck out 123. So that was for his real schedule. So obviously this is his OOTP season that they set up for him, based on. So not bad. Hawk Harrelson's up here, and here is the pitch to Harrelson. And he struck him out, and that is Palmer's 3rd strikeout of the game. Red Sox are having batting woes this season. They really are. Right now, so far, they're batting .241. Have managed to get only 8 home runs, especially at this is home run friendly Fenway, not the Fenway we know now. That's supposed to be the screen up there, I guess. And I know it actually it is, but that's the screen back in 1970. So, in Lansdowne Street. I just don't have, so the reason why it bothers me is because I can't see the Sitco sign. Okay, here he is, George Scott. George Scott is 1 for 2 today. Got one of Boston's 3 hits. Here we go. And right over to Powell. Powell's able to walk it over down the line. That was a fair ball. What do you know? A shenanigan went the right way. And he takes over to first base for the out. Joe LaHood is 0 for 2 today. He is playing right field. Tony Caniglero's got the day off. Reggie Smith has the day off today. And as much as I hate to say it, it shows because Reggie Smith actually is doing pretty good with the ball. Tony C, not so bad on his comeback year. That is going to get a hit for LaHood right there into right field, and our man picks it up. Frank Robinson gets in there and gets in there in a hurry, and LaHood is down there for the hit. Coming up is Rico Petrocelli, and yeah, I've been raving about him, but we've managed to shut him down today. He's 0 for 1. He has a walk his last time, I believe, and he's also got an out. So here we go. We're going to hold the runner. No, we're not. We're going to pitch right straight to Petrocelli until these guys come up with something, and that is a walk. Take a second. Will be LaHood. That is walk number 5 for Palmer. Yes, it is. Coming up is Jerry Moses. Man, Palmer's not doing bad. He's thrown 91 pitches so far. Jerry Moses at the plate. Let's see what we can do here. 2 down. Oh, that went right down the line. Here it comes. Here we go. And the Sox get the first run, and they're going to get a second run in short left field. Past base hit. Who scores? Take it third. Petrocelli. He's going to run. He's coming home, and he surprised the Orioles on that one, and he will get it. 7-2 Baltimore. And the Boston Red Sox finally get on the board. Jerry Moses on second base. Not a very good play there by the Orioles. And yeah, for you guys, I'll let you see it again on the stupidity. Says he picked it up. Should have been a double. I'm going to call that like it is. It probably went down the corner the way the game showed it. I don't like the way the game showed it, so no disrespect. That went down to the corner, towards that foul pole line. which is not really a good foul ball. All I have to do is hit any corner of that wall, and it's going to bounce around, and that's exactly what happened. The ball may have come in, but by that time, Petrocelli, so it wasn't Petrocelli. Okay, Dick Schofield is on the mound. He is batting one. He's got 1 run and 3 hits. It's been used basically as a pinch hitter. Here is the pitch. That is a walk. And the Red Sox are threatening with Billy C on the mound. Jim Palmer is right there. And here we go. See what we can get around here. Hold the runners. Let's see what happens. And that is going to be a wild pitch. Runners will take second and third. And Billy C is at the plate. Palmer is at the mound. He is having a terrible time in this inning here for the Baltimore Orioles. Surprisingly, he has a 227 average for him in his favor. And let's see what we got here. That is heading straight out. It could be going to Blair, and that will be the 3rd out of the game. A terrible outing for Palmer this inning. But the Red Sox do get 2 runs. They get them on 3. Do believe it's 2 hits, no errors. At the end of 6, it is Baltimore 7, Boston 2. They may be threatening. And I knew inside pitch would drive you crazy. You should have started Bo in the first half. Matter of fact, why don't you just restart Bo, period? It will play different. You won't get this. You won't get your game, and it'll be tough for Al and I to get shenanigans on you, especially if you're the Kansas City Royals. So, and actually, you'll get the full season from everybody. So instead of you seeing Minnesota like inside pitch Jester, instead of you seeing like Boston right now is like 3-3 with Kansas City, no, you're going to see a full schedule. And then I think that's even better because then the computer gets to bring in the plays and their averages, and you actually end up playing either tougher games or you can play some brilliant games. So I think it's going to be better. Play it off here. That's why I use another one is that it's the very same digital diamond. Play the season, play your team, play your Kansas City, and just fast forward the rest of the guys. There's no reason why you can't. I don't because I'm a weird purist that way. But yeah, do it that way, and you'll. I think you'll amaze yourself, and you'll be able to do it yourself. You can use the dice on the game if you want. Al will tell you. I talked Al into going to dice on Strat. I can't get him to go back to playing on the Strat dice themselves. It changes the way the game is played because you don't know what's going to happen. You can't guess what's going to happen because you're not playing the percentages anymore. You're playing the game. The old game, the way we had to play when it was just nothing more than board and dice. And that's what I think about. Okay, Ray Jarvis coming in. He's been in a few times. He's pitched 2 2/3 innings so far this season. Has given up an earned run on 3 hits so far this season. For real in the Red Sox in 1960, probably came in 1968. It's probably might be his first time in '69 on for real games. But he actually got in 100 innings, not bad. 5 wins, 6 losses, had a save. So he started and relief. So he's one of those middle relievers that every team had back in the '60s. They always had one long relief who could also be a spot starter. He walked 43 though, struck out 36. So he does. I don't want to call it a control problem, but he does have an ERA rate too of 4.75. Gave up a few gopher balls. Gave up 8 gopher balls in 100 innings. I'm not going to complain. I've seen pitchers that give up more, and if you guys take a look, you'll find there are quite a few do, and this is one of them, Jim Palmer. Here we go. Davey Johnson's up the plate. He is 2 for 3 today. He's just tearing the ball. Hell out of the ball. He's 429 hitting right now. In 10 games. Here we go against Jarvis. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can start the game off with. And that is a ball in the dirt. That was a leg kick, and I think he probably needs to get rid of the kick. All he got was the leg, and he ended up dropping into the dirt in front of the plate. 59.5-foot fastball. Let's do it again. Strike 1 over the plate. Hits the black on the corner. And greetings, Mr. Jarvis. You've just been brought to the Davey Johnson hitting club. And he's on with a shallow center base hit, and it drops on in. Davey Johnson, that is his 3rd hit of the game. Mark Belanger is 3 for 3 today. he is just wailing the ball himself. He's batting .324. This is a very unusual Mark Belanger season. This is not the guy who hits. Oh, that went back pass ball. That's going to be declared a pass ball. I was going to call it wild pitch, but it was more like a pass ball. It was right at him. It must have gone underneath. And Davey Johnson will take second base. The pressure is off Belanger, who's, like I said, is batting .324. And let's see what we can do for him. See if the Red Orioles going to see if they get those 2 runs back. That's right over towards Petrocelli. Nah, Johnson has to sit there, went the wrong way, and Belanger is out 6-3. Jim Palmer today is also 2 for 2. Don't ask. Infield's at normal. We have 1 down here. Davey Johnson's at second base. And we're going to bunt it down the line. Here we go. Can Palmer get there in time? No. And it's a 3-4 play. Sacrifice. But by Palmer moves Johnson to third base. And we have 2 down. Don Buford, who is also 3 for 4 today with a home run, 4 RBIs. Could end up being the player of the game. Here is the pitch. And it is another wild pass ball this time. And he is safe. It is 8-2. Orioles on the pass ball. That was a pass ball and a wild pitch thrown by Jarvis. Wasn't even off a hit this time. Here we go. 2-1 ball and 2 strikes. Here we go. He hit a 2-run double. That is over towards Harrelson. Harrelson will make the play. And run assistant. That is it. And then my music stops, Al. I don't know what's going on. I got to go back. I got to try to, hopefully I can reconfigure that. I'm not sure what I did, but it's not playing. That's teeing me off too. Just so I can hear Al sing. Don't think I can't hear Al sing all the way from Springfield. I like this. I like it too. The monitor view is nice, Jester, but I miss a few things like my I miss these. And this is where the one improvement these guys could do. The best example I could use is Action PC. I just watched it with Al's 2 games, okay? Even though I came in late in the second game, Al Honey Bunny had a $10 Kohl's Cash coupon. She had to go. It was expiring today. This is a lady with 2 master's degrees, and I still have to sit there and explain to her Marketing 101. Plus, I had to get my car inspected, so we're all set. But yeah, so I missed your second game too. I would have had a good time with that one, as you could tell. I was hoping we would get Don Drysdale to drill somebody after he was getting racked. So, but yeah, the monitor's nice. But I like these guys could get in here Action PC. There's no reason why I don't mind looking at the roster. It's nice. But if they get up here and you go, okay, this way I did the first inning, this way I did in the 4th inning, just like Action PC, it'd be perfect. They could even put it over here, because once you move the mouse and scroll off it, it's gone. It's perfect. I don't see why they can't do that. Here we go. Mike Andrews is at the plate. 8-2 Baltimore in the bottom of the 7th inning. And here we go. On the pitch by Palmer. He's going to try to see if we can get Andrews. I've tried pitching around Andrews this entire game. He's managed to walk twice. Here we go. That is hey, finally somebody got Andrews out. Mike Andrews is a tough strikeout this season so far. Very tough strikeout this season. It is tough. As you can see right here, that's only, versus right-handers, he only struck out once. Base is empty, struck out once. Okay? This man is a very dangerous hitter this season. Yeah, as always we've been doing, we've been pitching right directly at Yastrzemski. We're not even afraid of him. That is, and Yastrzemski, it's going to go to the wall. He's going to get into second base. And Yastrzemski gets one of his few hits of the season. Keeps himself over the 100 average for the Red Sox, and he is on second with a double. Hawk Harrelson is up. Hawk Harrelson today is 0 for 2. And now I'm not keeping the scorebook, Al, so I'm not worried about what they did before. So that's what we're doing here. Get out of there, assholes. Okay, and here we go. We're going to do a hold runner pitch on this one here. Oh, they got to nail Yastrzemski! Oh, they tried to hold him. They did. And they threw him out at third. What was the manager thinking? What was Dick Williams thinking? Oh my God. Tried to get Yastrzemski to take third base. And he was nailed by feet. He could have just walked that one in if he was going to let himself get stolen like that. And we have 2 down already here in the 7th inning. And it seems that the shenanigans are reversing on the Red Sox today. And here we go, Harrelson. That's right over to Belanger. Belanger takes it, fires over towards Powell for the out, and it's 3 down. And that's the second time the Red Sox have been nailed into what became a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on base at the end of 7. It is Baltimore 8, Boston 2. Coming up for the Orioles is Paul Blair, Frank Robinson, and Boog Powell, the heart of the Orioles order this season. Paul Blair is 2 for 4 today. So far for the rest of the stats, and I could, but right now he's 2 for 4. Pretty much just got on base and stayed there, done nothing else. Sorry about that, guys. Get back up there. Get back up there! Okay, there we go. I hit the wrong button. All right, here we go. Not even going to worry about it. Get this game rolling here. That's right over towards Scott. Scott's able to fire over towards Harrelson real quickly for the out. Good play on both hands, and it got into the dirt, though, as it says, snagged by Harrelson, but it looked clean to me. But then again, it was a great play by Harrelson to get it out of the dirt. Honestly, Scott had to rush the throw. Frank Robinson is up. He is 3 for 3 home run RBI today so far. His 5th home run of the season. He's batting .469. He is just ringing away at this ball right now. But the Red Sox pitching, and that's a walk. The second time Robinson's been walked this game. Robinson's just wailing the ball out, but it's been off, and no disrespect, but he's been beating the Red Sox and the Senators this season. That's all they've played so far. Boog Powell, 3 for 9, 0 for 4 today though. Not any Boog Powell game today, and here we go. That's going out there. Could have dropped in? Yes, it does. Powell gets his first of the game. Robinson is stranded at second, and Powell will be at first. Nice base hit over towards Yastrzemski. Nice clean shot. It was a good hit. Brooks Robinson is up. He is 1 for 4. They runners are on first and second. Jerry Moses is catching. Jarvis down the mound. This is his second inning pitching here. So far, he's given up 1 run on 2 hits. Here is the pitch. And that's the second time that's the second time Robinson struck out. He also struck out to a Bill Lee pitch earlier, or Lombard pitch earlier. So we have 2 down, runners on first and second. Coming at the bat will be Elrod Hendricks. Elrod Hendricks still has yet to get a hit this game. One of the few Orioles that has not gotten a hit out of the 18 hits by the Orioles today. They have just held a hitting clinic. Here we go. That's going towards Petrocelli. Is able to get over towards Harrelson. Yes, makes the play and is 3 down. Elrod Hendricks so far is the only Oriole that has yet to get a hit this game. Coming to bat will be, for the Boston Red Sox, George Scott, Joe LaHood, Rico Petrocelli. Jim Palmer is in the 8th inning, throwing 116 pitches so far. Still says he's okay. Let's take a visit, see what's going on here. And he's getting a little bit tired. We'll get him in there. We know who we already got coming out of the bullpen. Let's take a quick look there. I'll take a fast look. See, hold on. Get out of there. Let me see what I got possibly going into the bullpen here. Ah, okay. I got it already. All right, I'm good. It is cleaner, but you also lose a lot of space out of it, too. That's the only reason why. But no, use it. Take a look. Here we go. George Scott. Palmer's on the mound. And here we go. And he is hit. Palmer hit Scott on a curveball that got away. Ended up going straight. Scott will take first base, and in his usual fashion, he just glares at the mound, letting Palmer know that he was not happy with that pitch. George Scott is on first. Powell's not holding him in. Infield's at the normal stage. Joe LaHood is up, and Joe LaHood today is 1 for 3. Here we go. Dan, that is a walk. And we're in the 8th inning. I'm going to say that we have seen enough of Mr. Palmer. We are going to replace him. Coming in to pitch for the Baltimore Orioles will be Eddie Watt, the closer. As they got him on this game here, we're going to bring him in. Yes. Okay. Eddie Walt will be coming into the game. We'll get you his information right here. So far this season, he's thrown 4 2/3 innings. He's given up 1 run on 6 hits, walked 3, struck out 5. He has this season so far. So far this season, his stats are, they're not showing up here. He has 1.93 ERA, 3 saves so far this season for the Baltimore Orioles. Could probably go 2 innings. He's strictly a bullpen player. This is not a man who's going to come in to hit. This is a man who's going to come in here and throw. He's 8 for 8 out of his movement. Decent curveball, decent sinker, a decent control, decent sinker, good slider. Got to work on his changeup a little bit, and he's a 5 for 5 on his pitching stuff. Not bad. All right, and I did it again. Sorry about that. Get back there. Okay, and here we go. Rico Petrocelli's on the mound. They have faced each other before. He is 0 for 2 against Watt. Runners are on first and second. Here we go. And yes, let's have some metal in the Red Sox game when all they did was play the organ back in 1969. God. Anyway, Petrocelli got a half swing. The umpire said he went all the way. They took it to first base. First base umpire rung up a strike, and Petrocelli is not happy. Has a few words with the umpire at home plate, and the umpire at home plate does remind him that there's still a game going on. If you'd like to finish it, he needs to shut up. Coming up is Jerry Moses. Petrocelli, though, is a little pissed. We'll leave it at that. Jerry Moses so far today has been the only Red Sox hitter who's had a decent game. He's 2 for 3, knocked in both the Red Sox runs. Watt is on the mound. Here is the pitch. That was a 66-foot changeup, by the way. That is high. That is deep. That is gone. Jerry Moses has managed to knock in all of the Red Sox runs. It's now 8-5 on a 387-foot home run over the Green Monster. Heading out again towards the sick-go sign. Jerry Moses is having a career day today. Coming up is Reggie Smith. Reggie Smith so far this season is batting .118. He has 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Watt is on the mound. Let's see what he's going to do this time. Let's have a chat with Mr. Watt, make sure he's okay. He says he's feeling good. I would probably be saying he's pissed. Here's the pitch to Smith. That's heading over towards Johnson. Johnson picks it up, fires first, and Reggie Smith is out on the 4-3 play. There are 2 down. Due up for the Boston Red Sox is Billy Canigliaro. Billy Canigliaro today is 1 for 4. We are ready. Watt's on the mound. They're not even going to worry about the stretch. The most we're supposed to do, and that's heading straight out deep towards center field. Blair's heading back towards the triangle. What's going to happen? And he gets it out there in the triangle area for the 3rd out. But the Red Sox scored 3 more runs on Jerry Moses' 3-run blast. Jerry Moses is, right now today, has all 5 of the Red Sox RBIs. They need about 8 more of him for this game to go on. We are in the top of the 9th inning. Bill Landis is now on the mound for the Boston Red Sox. So far this season, he's been in twice against the Orioles, as you can see. Got into the Red Sox lone winning game at the opening day. He does have 1 save. Matter of fact, I believe he got the save that game. Yes, he did. That's his lone. He got the 1 save. Yeah, the Red Sox are 1-7. He's pitched 3 innings, 2 innings, and 3 games. Given up 1 hit, 2 runs, a home run. Walked 3, struck out 2. And he has an ERA of 9. Actually, yeah, the ERA is probably 9 by now. We'll take a look see here. Okay, but that is Mr. Landis. Yeah, ERA of 9. He's getting up 2 runs. Davey Johnson at the plate. He's 3 for 4 for the Baltimore Orioles. Here is the pitch. We're in the top of the 9th inning. That's right over towards Petrocelli. He's able to grab the ball easily. Fires to Harrelson. Gets the play. Makes a good throw. And we have 1 down. Mark Belanger was also 3 for 4 today for the Baltimore Orioles. Landis is on the mound. Jerry Moses behind the plate. Red Sox are ready. Orioles are ready. Here we go. That's right over towards Mike Andrews. Able to skip it up there right over to Harrelson for the out. Another ground ball. Landis sees me throwing some great sinkers, and we're going to leave Watt in here because we're going to try to get him to save. Here we go. That is a nice little pop-up, and Andrews heading back there on the run. Makes the grab on the over-the-shoulder catch. Side retired. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. At the end of 8.5, it is Baltimore 8, Boston 5. Watt is going for... Well, that's right. This is 1969, not 2017. I apologize. Watt's going for a save. A normal save in 1969. Here we go. Mike Andrews is today 0 for 3. He's been collared today. One of his rarest games is just not getting anywhere today. Here is the pitch. He is, like I said, 0 for 2 against Watt. That's going right down the middle. It's going to get in there in time. No, Blair gets the line drive, and we have one down. Kari Yastrzemski is up. He is 0 for 1 against Watt. He is 0 for 4 on the first pitch. He did get a hit the last time up the bat. Here we go. And he is walked. Watt has walked him. Let's see how he's doing. He can get a couple more batters. We're going to see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get around this. Here we go. That is a, wow, looks like a pass ball, and Yastrzemski will take second base. Harrelson's at the plate. Here we go. 3-1 count. That's right down to Belanger. Belanger fields it up, fires the first to Pyle, and he is out. And that is a 6-3. Great throw. Yastrzemski will take third. They weren't going to worry about him. That brings up George Scott here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 8-5 Baltimore. Watts on the mound. Here we go. That's right to Belanger. Routine ground ball over towards first. Makes the play, and that is the game. And the Baltimore Orioles have won their 9th game of the season. The Boston Red Sox have lost their 8th game of the season in a row. And that is our game for today, folks. Thank you very much. Here we go. Let's go get to the scoreboard, to the box score. And Jerry Moses, like I said, a great performance by Jerry Moses. He went 3 for 4, 5 RBIs. Did strike out once. I'm sorry. He got his second home run this season, so he did quite well. He was 3 for 4 in a double. He drove in all 5 of the runs, and the Orioles, though were 9-1. They played well enough to take the victory. They got lucky on this one. I'm not even going to lie. The pitching staff sort of quit. Winning the game was the first objective. That's true. Ball down. Buford delivered a 2-run home run in the second inning that got it going, and he went 3 for 5. With the home run, single, and double, he just missed out with the triple for the cycle. And let's look at the line score here first, and we'll look at the bats. For the home team Boston Red Sox, Billy C. went 1 for 5 today. Kari Yastrzemski did go 1 for 3. It was a double in the 7th inning off Palmer. His first double of the season. He is now batting 133. Kenny Harrelson was shut down. He's also the Red Sox core is just like, ugh. 233, 133, 172. George Scott's the best one, 265. He went 1 for 4. Joe LaHood went 1 for 3. Scored 2 of the Red Sox 5 runs. Not bad for LaHood. He's batting 500. He's like 3 for 6 now. Rico Petrocelli was shut down, but he walked twice. Batting 290, but he did manage to score a run. Jerry Moses, like I said, 3 for 4. Excellent, excellent job. 5 RBIs. The catcher's got a good way to go this season. Let's hope he can keep it up for the Boston Red Sox, and let's see if he can hold out there. Bill Lee managed to get on. Nobody else really did anything. Dick Schofield walked. Jerry Moses got a second home run in the 8th. Get out of there. And he also got a double. They left 4 runners in scoring positions. Rico Petrocelli did ground to the double play. Lee Stange got credit for the sacrifice bunt, and George Scott was hit for the pitch. For the Orioles, Don Buford went 3 for 5. 4 RBIs. Somebody got a feeling he's going to be the player of the game. Paul Blair went 2 for 5. Frank Robinson went 3 for 3, including a home run on our RBI. Boog Powell went 1 for 5 today. Brooks Robinson 1 for 5. Davey Johnson went 3 for 5 himself. Improved his average to 432. He's wailing that crap out of the ball, but you can see he's not getting a lot of RBIs. Usually he's the leadoff hitter when this is happening. They need to change the order. I know I probably could, but I would rather keep it historically wise. Mark Belanger, though, is having a season. He's having a career. 3 for 5. Jim Palmer himself at 2 for 2. Mark Belanger, Jim Palmer, Frank Robinson all had doubles. That's Frank Robinson's third of the season. Davey Johnson had a double. Don Buford had his third of the season. 5 doubles the Orioles had on the 18 and 18 hits. This is a batting clinic. Frank Robinson and Don Buford both hit home runs. They were all there. Frank Robinson was a singleton. Don Buford was with 2 on there. 2 out RBIs. Jim Palmer and Don Buford got 2 out RBIs. Very key in a lot of times this game. Jerry Moses though he also got an RBI. And the Orioles though left 2, 4, 5 runners at scoring position. Team left 9 runs on base. Boston left 9 runs on base, and Jim Palmer got 2 sacrifice bunts. Mark Belanger and Elroy Hendricks both got caught stealing, and so did Niaz. The Orioles fielded a great double play, and Elroy Hendricks allowed a pass ball. Jerry Moses both allowed a pass ball, so we were right on that account. Pitchers. Lee Stange got racked in 3 innings. Now, in the real game, he got racked in about 3 2/3 innings. He was relieved. The Red Sox lost that one 9 to 5. So that's actually got close. This game actually was pretty much almost on the money. Pretty much almost on the money. Okay, so it played as close as you could to the real thing. I've had a few like this, so I'm not complaining. I am, but I'm not. Bill Lee went 2 1/3, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. They left him in there just a little too long than they should have. Jim Longmore pitched 2/3 just to get the inning out of the way. Did strike out 1 on a very shenanigan type sinker. Ray Jarvis came in. Bill Landis came in. Said not bad. Their relief corps is not bad. Their starting pitching is killing them. Every game I've played, the starting pitching has killed them. For the Orioles, Jim Palmer went 7 innings, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits, walked 7. He's got control problems. Threw 127 pitches, of which barely over half were strikes. Eddie Watt got his 4th save of the game, I believe. No, he didn't. They did not give him credit for the save. Okay, so they're playing by 2017 rules. Got 1 run on 1 hit. The home run, the 3-run blast, the 2 runs on there were Palmer's responsibilities. So that's why that happened like that, guys, in case anybody wants to know. He didn't inherit 2 runners, that's what it says. Palmer had a wild pitch, Palmer hit somebody. Stange had a wild pitch, Jarvis had a wild pitch. Ground ball flyout, 7-8, that's not good for Palmer. Eddie Watt was 3 and 2. Stange did a good job. Jarvis did a fantastic job. It was ground ball flyouts, 5-0. You can't go wrong on that. That is excellent pitching. Jerry Moses, player of the game. It's not often that you see a player from the losing team get it. He earned it. Very, very nice game. Fans, 16,790. I think most of them left after the Orioles took that to 8-0. Sorry about that, guys. Game went, according to this game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. It was a nice, beautiful day, 53 degrees here at Fenway Park. I would like to thank Jester, Al, for coming to watch the game. Thanks, Jester. I'll catch you at your next game. But if you're still here, Jester, please try start the season. Start your Bo No season again. Just go to 1989, and let's see what happens. I think you'll enjoy Out of the Park. I think you will. You get all the bang for its buck. Just like Digital Diamond, you get all the bang for its buck. I only paid $15 for Digital Diamond. Actually, I paid $13.49. I've got 43 seasons up, and I can get the rest. And what they don't get on their, what they don't have on the list for the current seasons, go to the version 6 tutorials, and it'll show you how to bring a season up. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I hope you have a good time, and I'll be looking for everybody else here on Saturday afternoon. If not, I will be taking a nap. But I will be looking forward to your baseball games, and I will be playing again tonight. Like I said, I'm probably going to start to go shut 1961 down. I'm going to leave 1978 open, and I'm probably going to start 1968. So I would like to go that route. I've always wanted to play Year of the Pitcher, and I think I'm going to get my chance to take advantage of it. I don't know why I haven't thought of it earlier. I was going to go 1961 to 1970 on Digital Diamond. That's going to take me 10 years. You guys ain't got that kind of time. Anyway, guys, I love you very much for showing up, and as always, I thank you very much. And to anybody who comes on in, please, thumbs ups are always welcome. And constructive criticism is always wanted here. So Please, guys, thank you very much. And have a great, wonderful afternoon.